Harper and Harper Audio present Dungeons & Dragons, Dungeon Academy Last Best Hope by Madeleine Roux, performed by Imani Parks. For the Dungeon Academy team, thank you for adventuring with me. 1. Zelladora, Zelli Stormclash, no longer dreamed of deserts and undead dragons. Instead, every night after sleep descended, she dreamed of paging through an empty book. She would flip through it faster and faster, but there was nothing inside. Every night the same thing. And every night, she would approach the book thinking this time it would be different. Eventually, in the dream, someone would whisper her name, startle her, and she would wake up in a cold, rattled sweat. In her little dorm in the big mountain, she only had restless nights. Despite the exhaustion, she was always up before her roommate Bloppy, who fluttered greenly and oozily in her bed across the room, apparently dreaming peacefully under her Dungeon Academy flumps pennant. No matter how hard Zelli trained or studied, it felt like her blood was on fire. That morning, she hopped from foot to foot in the swelter of the Dungeon Academy greenhouse. The thick glass ceiling and windows, trapping in the winter sunlight beating down on the academy grounds. Nobody had answered the shed door after her first knock, so she tried again. Thump, 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 the thump, thump. That was the signal. The equipment shed inside the greenhouse listed precariously to the right. A strong sigh from her might have been enough to send it toppling. Behind the young girl, just inches from the false tail she wore to fool the monster staff and students of Dungeon Academy, a pair of slithering, seeking assassin vines lay curled in their clay pots, lovingly planted and tended by Professor Tumulus, the shambling mound who taught horticulture and who was thankfully not present. The vine's long, sinuous tendrils were becoming a little too interested in her felt tail, Zelli thought, squeezing closer to the shed. It was so hot and humid in the greenhouse. It felt like she was inhaling gulps of warm, wet leaves. "Come on, Snabla. What's the holdup?" She grumbled and gave the secret knock signal again. Thump, thump, thump. The thump, thump. Zelli's skin itched as she stared at the vines, wary. She couldn't quite say when her blood had started to burn inside her veins. Was it before or after she and the rest of the Danger Club first handled Carrion the Necromancer? Was it after the school was attacked by an army of bony animals and undead treants? After they discovered a secret school underneath their academy? Or was it after the cruel dragonborn Morbide absconded through a portal with their friends Bauble and Flash? Whatever the case, it was relentless, and Zelli knew that simmer in her veins, that unstoppable urge to move and fight and adventure, had something to do with what lay beneath the tool shed. It was powerful, and hers, and she wanted more of it. It felt like the key to rescuing her friends. One of the sneaky assassin vines darted out toward her. Zelli reacted in a flash, taking up her golden sword and smacking the plant with the flat of her weapon. It retracted, and the crooked door behind her squeaked open.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?